Hello, welcome to Ivy Moves. My name is Ivona and today we're having a no wrist pressure flow. We're still gonna use the tips of the fingers on the mat, but in case you have some pain, injury on your wrist or you're still working on strengthening them, we're not gonna use them today, so we're gonna stretch nice and gently, strengthen the legs, which means we're gonna spend more time on the legs. So get ready. Let's start on top of our mat, putting the palms of the hands in front of the heart, just arriving. We always rush to start the physical practice. We have put aside just this much time for ourselves today. But let's take a couple moments to close down the eyes or draw the visual sense and tap into the sensations in the body. Could be the movement of the body onto the feet, the micro adjustments that are always happening when we're standing on our feet. Breathing deep, slowing down the breath. And let's start warming up the upper body. I'm turning towards you so you can see me, but feel free to be on top of your mat. Let's interlace the fingers, put them in front, behind the back, and start opening the chest, but be careful to not to arch the lower back, tuck the tailbone in, open the chest, and close down chin, tuck towards the chest, the elbows hug towards the midline, squeezing the tailbone on the rest. And two more times like that, open the chest, the collarbones, the wide, spread the elbows open and bring the elbows close to each other, chin towards the chest. One last time, open, breathe in, give your best, and exhale. Let's stay folded like that. And let's start making circles now. We're gonna go with the body towards the left. Start slowly opening the elbows, coming to the center, looking towards the sky, and returning towards the right. Folding the elbows towards each other in the midline. Two more times in this direction like that. Go as slow as you need to, better slow than fast. Tap into the sensations of the shoulder blades. Sign the breath. And when you're ready with the 3 times, we meet in the center. Looking down and changing the direction, going towards the right, opening, and towards the left, close. Really mobilizing the thoracic spine very slowly, encouraging the blood flow there. There are so many nerves passing through our spine. Perfect. Release the hands and slowly fold down. Allow the gravity to pull you, maybe hug the elbows. And here just follow your intuition, what you would like to feel. Maybe fold one knee to extend the other. Walking on the same spot. Maybe you want to swing from side to side. Just, if you have your elbows hugged, try to place the head in between the biceps so we can use the combined weight of the arms and the head pulling down. Perfect. Let's find center. Now sprinkle the fingers on top of the mat and start walking. Just to feel the stretch. Bend generously the right knee and start walking towards the left. Maybe you want to have the hands in front of the chest if this is too uncomfortable for you, or have a block under the hands if the ground is too far, and change direction, walk towards the right. The right knee remains bent. Breathing deep and changing sides, just switch the fold of the legs. Extend the right knee, fold the left knee, the hands remain onto the right side, and slowly shifting the body and the hands towards the left, with the right knee still extended, the left knee bent. Perfect, coming back to center. Now open the feet a little bit more than hip width distance, And we're gonna squat into our malasana. If this is hard for you, you can place a cushion, a block, or a blanket under the heel so you're more elevated. If you don't have any of those, just try to be where you are. And from here, we're gonna move side to side. If you're here and this is intense enough, you can still move as you shift the hips towards the left, lifting the right foot and back. If you're low, you can do that onto the feet, changing the weight as well. Just mobilizing a little bit the hip joints. Breathe deep. And now we're gonna go up and down with the hips, coming back to center, maybe using the palms just to balance, sending the hips towards the sky, toes facing forward and forward fold. Toes halfway up, the toes turns outward, squatting down as far as we are, maybe placing the palms in front of the chest, using the elbows to push the knees open. One more time, sprinkle the feet, fingers, toes towards the front, sending the sitting bones towards the sky, maybe doing a mini down dog here by pulling the hips back, pushing the palms forward, palms in front of the heart, toes out, squatting into malasana. And one last time, just to stand up and slowly coming back to standing. Perfect. I'm gonna join you on top of your mat. If you're not there yet, see you there. And let's go into chair pose. Just holding chair for a little bit, making sure that you don't feel pain in any of your joints, neither ankles nor knees, no lower back. Find that spot where you feel like your muscles are burning and your joints are safe. Palms in front of the heart. We're going to twist towards the right, left elbow tucks on the outside of the right knee. Breathe deep. Try to look towards the sky. The head is part of the twist. Let's not forget that. Coming back to center. Changing sides. Taking the right elbow inside of the outside of the left knee. Use the head to deepen the twist. Very stable in the knees. Try to maintain them in one line. Don't allow the right knee to go forward. And back to center. Palms in front of the heart. Now bring all your weight into the left leg. Try to lift the right heel towards the right glute. Towards warrior three. Optional to support yourself on blocks. And stepping into high lunge. I want to invite you to really find your balance here. Make sure that your feet are on train tracks. The back heel is generously towards the sky, towards you, so don't let it hang here. Really push it close to you. Tuck the tailbone in, open the chest proudly. And let's do a little bit of wavy moves. Open the chest, lean forward, reach with the hands forward, and then back into cactus. Really squeeze the shoulder blades behind, elbows behind, open the chest. 2 more times. Reach forward with the hands and back. Spread the collarbones one last time. Forward and back. Staying here. Now that right arm goes towards the sky. Folds back, the elbow is looking towards the sky. The right hand is trying to reach the space between the collarbones. Option 1, with the left hand to just grab it and start bending towards the left, creating a long line from the right hip to the right elbow. Or if we want to have a strap, or we can just grab the hands from behind, connect them, opening the chest. Very strong in the back leg. Tuck the tailbone in, don't allow the arch in the lower back. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release. And open to warrior 2. Find your balance here. I want you to feel strong proud, like the warrior you are. Let's stay here a little bit more. Try to push the left knee towards the outside. This is definitely going to compromise the squaring of the hips, but we really want to promote the opening of the hip joint. And let's do again the palm tree. Left palm above us, right hand finds the right leg, open the side body, and coming back. Left elbow, left knee, the right arm above us. We're going to do that 2 more times. Right hand behind us, left above us. Don't compromise the bending of the front knee, keep it bent. Left elbow, left knee. Here you can stay here, or that right arm you can put it behind the back. Find maybe the left thigh, or maybe even the right. The left arm is gonna snuggle in. We're gonna bind, opening the shoulders. Try to face the chest forward, the gaze towards the sky. Release, slowly come back up. Extend the front leg, and let's go into triangle. First move with the body forward as max as you can, and only then allow the palm to find the place on the leg where it can sit comfortably. The goal here is not to be here. It's to be comfortably up with the hips facing as forward as possible, stretching the inner thigh. Coming back to triangle, to center. Now extending both legs. Turn the toes forward. And just want you to feel like the star you are, opening the chest. It's interesting that when blind people win and also have a sense of victory or feeling good, they also get in this position. It's a really simple brain hack to feel good. Now we're gonna go into goddess. Open the toes towards the sides, heels in, sitting down, and let's start moving from side to side. This is good on the hips. Maybe you can even pulse up and down. Push, make sure to push the knees out. Here we can twist, placing the hands on the knees if that's comfortable, and bringing one shoulder towards the center, looking above the other, and back. It's such a great massage for the upper back. One more time, each side. Make sure to include the head into the twist, because we have the cervical spine here, it's part of the spine. Standing up, interlacing the fingers behind, the toes look towards the front again, and we forward fold. If the palms here can touch, I really want to encourage you to touch them. Means that the shoulder joint has a little bit more space to be stretched. Send the sitting bones towards the sky, send your weight towards the toes without tipping over towards the front. And just allow gravity to pull your interlaced hands down, 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 open the shoulder. We stay folded, gently releasing the arms. Left hand finds the right leg and we twist towards the right hand goes towards the sky. Maybe that right arm finds the lower back and the left thigh. We keep twisting and change sides. Right hand towards the left thigh, knee or ankle. Left arm now goes towards the sky. Try to keep them hips parallel to the ground so they don't twist with us. And the left arm maybe goes towards the lower back, finding the right thigh. Perfect. Release. Coming back to center. Slowly getting up. And now we're going to turn towards the back side of our mat, twisting the right toes towards the front. High lunge. Bring the left knee towards the chest. And standing on the back of your mat. Or maybe you can come to the front if you want to see me. We're going to do the same flow. For now, touching the palms in front of the heart, finding our breath, connecting with our heartbeats. Did it change since the first time we were here. Opening the eyes, and let's start flowing. Chair pose, sit back, try to not bring the knees too far forward from the ankles just because it strains the joint a little bit more than we actually use the muscles. Here we would like to feel the burn. Hands in front of the heart, twisting towards the right, left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Make sure that the left knee doesn't follow and stays in the same line as the right knee. Coming back to center, changing sides. The head participates in the twist. Trying to bring the chest towards the left, center. And now we're going to bring all our weight into the right leg. Lifting the left heel towards the glute and very slowly extending back to high lunge. Breathing deep, make sure to fold the right knee generously. The left heel is in the sky, push it, push it, push it. The legs are on train tracks. And breathing deep. Now we're going to open the chest again, going forward with the body and with the arms, and coming back into cactus, pushing the breastbone forward, using the scapulas behind 2 more times. Wave forward and back, squeeze that left glute. 1 last time, wave forward and back, tuck the tailbone in, isolate the movement in the chest and center. From here we're going to leave our left arm towards the sky, bend the palm trying to come between the scapulas, the left elbow is facing towards the sky. We either stay here supporting the right elbow, or we connect from behind, or we grab a strap or our shirt and make a very long line from the left foot to the left elbow. Try to send also the right elbow towards the back, opening the shoulders, the armpit. Make sure the back leg is engaged, don't compromise there. And slowly release. And now opening to warrior 2. Find your proud, strong warrior 2. It may help if the feet are on the same line. Usually I like that the front heel is aligned with the arch of the back foot. Some people like it heel to heel, so find your alignment. These are just 2 suggestions. And again, let's go with the palm tree. Right palm goes above us, the left hand finds the left leg behind us. Open the chest towards the sky. We're too used to looking down. Twist the collarbones towards the sky. And now right elbow, right knee. Try to be light on that right elbow, opening the side body, very long line from left foot to left fingertips. 1 more time, left hand towards the left leg, right arm makes that rainbow above us, and again, elbow to knee, straight line from the left. From here we can stay like that, or bring that left hand behind us in the lower back, maybe it finds the right thigh, or we snuggle that right hand under and we open the chest, the right hip, twisting towards the sky. Gently release, come back up, straighten the right leg. We're going to triangle pose, go forward with the body, and only then allow the right hand to find its place on the right leg. Left hand towards the sky. It took me a very long time to find my most comfortable alignment in triangle. So take your time, avoid the pain when it feels like something's gonna snap, and embrace the pleasant, a little bit painful sensations that are meaning we're stretching. Come back up. Now let's come to our goddess pose, towards the side of our mat. The heels are turned in, the toes out, sitting down. Let's do a quick core workout here. Who said you need the plank to make core? Interlace the fingers behind the head. Now let's start right elbow to right knee and back to center. Left elbow, left knee, back to center. Try to do it as controlled as you can. Here we're going for control, not for reps. Go as slow or as fast as you need to. Maybe follow me. I don't count on purpose because I really think that we all have our pace. When you finish the last cycle, come back to center. And now we're going to take it a notch further. Left hand, left ankle, center. Right hand, right ankle, center. 2 more on each side. Left hand, left ankle. Keep pushing the knees out. Keep squatting down. 1 last cycle for me for this exercise. And center. My legs are burning too. Let's do the opposites now. Right hand, left ankle, center, left hand, right ankle, center. 2 more times for each side. I know that everything is burning. Woo. 1 last cycle for me. And center, extend the legs, point the toes forward, interlacing the hands behind, and forward fold. From here, we're going to release the hands, maybe sprinkle them to support our weight, and we're going to squat, bending to the left knee into Skandasana to extend the right leg. And here you can support yourself with hands. The extra challenge is no hands. And if you're here, you're here. If you're here, also that's an option. We're going to do 1 more on each side. It took me a very long time. Stand up and step to the front of the mat. From here, let's do a little bit more balances on the legs. Right knee towards the chest, left hand onto the right knee, and twisting towards the right very slowly, following with the gaze as back far as you can. Twists are so good. And here you have the other challenge with the balance. Slowly coming back to center. Coming into warrior 3 with the bent knee. And that right knee is now going to cross behind that left knee. Keep squatting down until we sit down for a twist. This is how we land, most of us. If this is not comfortable, if your sitting bones don't reach the ground, both of them, extend that bottom right leg. If not, make sure that you're very well grounded in your sitting bones. Now we're going to twist towards the left. Hands towards the sky, and the right hand hugs the left knee. The left arm goes behind us, and twist. Enjoy this moment here, catch your breath, because now we're going up with the strength of our legs. Coming back to center, ground good into that left knee, lean forward, and stand. Okay, let's see how it's gonna go on the other side. Usually the second side always goes better because we know what to expect. All the way goes into the right leg, left knee towards the chest, right hand on the left knee, and we're twisting slowly towards the left. Now the balance between left and right is most likely different. Accept it, embrace it, play with it. Our body has its ways between left and right, and they're not random. They're not random. Coming back to center slowly, that left knee still in the sky, palms in front of the heart, warrior 3 with the bent knee, and now the left knee crosses behind the right, slowly, as slow as you want or as you can, sitting down for the twist. Again, the option here is to twist like that. If not, make sure to ground both your sitting bones. And now we're going to twist towards the right, hands up, twist towards the right, left arm hugs the right knee, right hand is behind us, just trying to look behind us as much as we can while twisting the hips forward. Don't allow them to follow, otherwise you can just spin like that. One last deep breath in that pose. And coming back to center. Now make sure to ground well in that right leg. Lean on over it. And up. Getting up to standing. Ooh. Let's shake the legs. And from here, hands in front of us. We're gonna sit, but let's do it a little bit more challenging for our mobility. Squat down, try to keep your feet on the ground, and we sit. Perfect, let's start cooling down what was working until now. I'm gonna turn towards you so you can see me. Left leg extends, right knee falls towards the side, right foot is on the inside of the left thigh. Hands up to extend well the spine, and forward fold with open chest. I don't want you to chase the toes with your chin, just not comfortable. Chase it with your chest, with your collarbones. Tuck this chin back, get that double chin, and forward fold with the chest, with the collarbones. And when you find your maximum extension, just relax. It was short and powerful, and who said that wrist pain can stop us from sweating, from getting some fire. Now stay forward in this forward fold. We're gonna turn towards the right, the left palm, the left hand maybe goes on the inside of that left leg. Maybe we're here, maybe the right arm is able to grab the left toes, and just keep opening the chest to the side, allowing the gravity to open the right side body. Really, the goal is not to grab the toes. And just breathe into that right side body. Imagine how you're inflating it. Okay, release, come back down, and slowly walk with the body to the center. Let's do a butterfly to restart. Bring both feet together. Grab the ankles and start pulling your chest forward, maybe using the elbows to open the knees. And again, tuck that chin and lead with the collarbones. We're gonna stay here for 2 breaths, no more, before we move on to the other side. Okay, let's get up. The left leg stays bent, right knee comes to the chest and extends forward. Now the body's going on top of that right leg, extending the arms up and bending over that right leg. Usually I find it more comfortable to have the toes facing towards me. It really allows me to engage the backside, to really stretch it. So play with that. It's very important for me to tell you that what we do is just suggestions, and very few things are really mandatory or necessary. So take everything with a pinch of salt. And that's how the expression was. Basically, question everything and trust your body before everything. I had a student in my class. I kept insisting her toes forward. She's like, but it hurts. So then of course back off, and I was very grateful. I really encouraged them to pay attention for the pain. Now we're gonna turn our body towards the left. Maybe right arm finds a block. Here is also an option, a block on top of the leg. And opening the chest to the side. Maybe the right hand is above us, making a rainbow. Maybe we're able to grab the right toes. And again, with curiosity, we observe the difference between left and right. Maybe one side is tighter than the other. And that's absolutely normal. Our bodies have history. We have a more dominant side. The left and right represent different energies. So it's absolutely normal. It's actually the norm, not the exception, that left and right are different. And we're going to release, turning the body down, back, and with the straight back, getting up. Now we're gonna open both legs. I want you to open them on 60-70%, especially if you're home alone doing this video, you have nobody to impress. So open humbly And let's grab the opposite elbows from behind, or just in a way to have our arms behind us to keep the open chest in check. And we're not gonna go very far, that's very normal. Like you see all these people getting in a pancake, that's probably either given, that's their body, or a lot of years of practice. I know for myself that I have very tight hips and I've been opening them for years and years, and this is the maximum I go to. And once you find your max range, you can release like a toy without batteries. And if you feel any pulling onto around the knee joint, back off, maybe micro bend the knees. We're here to feel good, not to look good. Actually, once we feel good, we're gonna look good. So make sure you get that one first, and the rest will follow. Try to imagine how you're inflating the back body, the back ribs when you breathe in this position. And slowly, gently coming back up. We're gonna turn towards the front of our mat, and we're gonna lie with our backs, planting the feet onto the ground. And now we're gonna go into bridge. Maybe we're here, lifting the hips towards the sky, or maybe we interlace the palms behind our back, tucking the shoulders under, and really sending the hips up, opening the front body. If you imagine that you're squeezing a block between your thighs, it may be easier to engage the legs and strain the knee joint less. So try that and release. Okay, so let's stretch the glutes, right ankle on top of the left knee, hugging that right thigh. You can also use a strap to pull it closer, or the right shin. The right toes are engaged, the right knee is pushing away from us, like it's trying to look to the side. Giving some love to that outer hip, to the sitting muscles, especially after all the leg exercises we did just now. Now the legs are gonna stay as they are, releasing the arms, and that right foot and right knee are gonna keep falling towards the left. So we twist and we look towards the right. We're still in the twist. Just allow silence. Silence is really sacred. We don't need to fill in all our days and times with noise. Coming back to center, we're going to change sides. Left ankle on top of the right knee, hugging the right thigh or the right shin bone. Left foot is engaged, foot is flexed, knee is pushing away from us. And just sink into the sensations. Now we're going to twist, release the arms, allow the knee and the foot to fall towards the right, and turn the head towards the left. Coming back to center, hug the knees towards the chest just to get the sensation of centering after the twist, and relaxing into Savasana. Staying here for as long as you need. Yet allow yourself at least a minute or two to allow the body to relax, for the blood and the oxygen to reach all the places that we just opened, to withdraw the senses, staying in silence with the eyes closed. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. I'll see you next time.